All right, y'all. So good morning. Happy Friday. This week we've looked at a couple of texts. We looked at the case of the missing carrot cake, and we also looked at an article called, The Dog Detective. So today we're going into a completely different segment. And so what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to ask you a question. We're going to go around. Everybody's going to answer that question to the best of their ability. We're going to talk about y'all's answers, and then we're going to discuss what your actual assignment for today is. Okay. So the question that I have for you is, what was the best part of fourth grade? And then what was the worst part of fourth grade? Now, don't say coronavirus. We all know that was a bad part of fourth grade. But I want you to think from the time that we were in school, what was the best part of being a fourth grader? And then what was the worst part of being a fourth grader? So I'm going to start with Tamaya, then I'm going to go to Alasia, then I'm going to go to Maya, and then I'm going to go to King. So Tamaya, start us off.
The worst part of fourth grade was when we had to when we couldn't go outside.
For recess?
Mhm.
Okay, and then what's the best part?
Then the best part of fourth grade is when we I don't know.
So you come with something bad, but you come with something good.
Um um I don't know.
I'm coming back to you because you have to give me something good. You can't just tell me bad stuff. So I'm coming. Mute your mic. I'm coming back to you, Alasia.
The best thing about fourth grade was that we got to learn.
Learn what specifically?
We got to learn how to use protractors.
Okay. And then what's the worst part?
The worst part was when we had to take tests for 4 hours.
Okay. I agree. Okay. Thank you, Alasia. Maya, it's your turn.
The worst thing of fourth grade was that our other teacher left us, and you had to do both subjects, and I kind of felt bad that it put a lot of pressure on you.
Okay.
And then the good thing about fourth grade is that we got to meet the teachers, and they got to teach us some other new things.
Okay, cool. So the worst part was one of the teachers leaving, but the best part was the teachers. Is that what you said? I just want to make sure I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, King, it's your turn. King. It's your turn.
Oh. Uh.
You know what we're talking about? Yes, no, maybe not really.
No.
Okay. So the question that I asked was, what's the best part of fourth grade and what's the worst part of fourth grade? Now you cannot say the coronavirus when you say the worst part. You have to think of something that happened when we were at school. So it's your turn. You have to answer.
Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so the good part we were in school that you was teaching us a whole bunch of stuff that we ain't know at first.
Okay.
And then and then the worst and then the worst part and then the worst part was I always no. Oh yeah, and the worst part was I always used to get in trouble
Okay. What you get in trouble for?
for not for not listening and for
Mm,
talking back.
okay. That's accurate. I have recorded proof that that's accurate. But you've gotten better. You have gotten better over the course of this year. I will give you that. Because at first, I'd be looking at you like, come on now, King. But you have gotten a lot better. You're honest. You say, I wasn't paying attention, tell me again. So you did get better. You grew. So that's good. Growth is progress. Okay. So I'm coming back to you because I told you had to give me something nice. You couldn't just tell me something bad. You had to give me something good too.
Okay, the good part of fourth grade is um is when we got to go to this white class. It was
Okay,
pretty
so Miss White's class was the best part of fourth grade for you. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all's mine. I'm gonna tell you what my favorite part of being a fourth grader was, and then I'm gonna tell you like what the best and worst part of being a fourth grader was, and then what the best and worst part of teaching fourth grade is, because I've taught fourth grade 2 years. This is my second year teaching fourth grade. It's definitely different than any of the grades I've taught. And then I've also been a fourth grader before because I had to go to elementary school. I didn't just wake up grown, right? So my best part of being in fourth grade was I had a teacher. Her name was Mrs. McDowell. I don't even know if she's retired or not. She may be retired. But she was a teacher. She's a science teacher, and she had every animal group in the classroom except for birds. So she had gerbils, which are they're like mice, but they're not. They're gerbils. They're in the same family as like rats and mice and hamsters and all that. She had gerbils, and her gerbils would have babies, and we could take the gerbils home as pets. She had these things called newts, and they're like underwater lizards. And so she'd have them like in the tank, and she'd have fish in the tank with the newts. Um, we incubated chickens, so like we put the chicken eggs in like an incubator, which is like a thing that keeps them warm. And the chickens hatched, and we like watched all the chickens hatch, and then after they hatched we had them in the classroom, and they would like be chirping while we're learning and stuff like that. So we did a lot in her class. She exposed me to a lot of things about science that I didn't realize that I really liked and was really interested in. So that was my best part of fourth grade. The worst part of fourth grade for me was math. My math teacher, I don't know, she was just intense. She was like on it. She was real fast. Like she solved the problems really, really, really fast. And I would get lost and I'd be confused. And I had a hard time doing long division because she would just go through it so fast. And I would ask her, can you do it again? She said, I just did it twice. I'm like, I don't, ma'am, I don't understand. But overall, she was a really good teacher. My math scores went like through the roof after I learned from her, but it was just really hard um, getting through her class because she was so intense, and she really really like loved her job, I guess. So that was being a fourth grader. The best part of teaching fourth grade, I would say, would be for me would be the writing part of it. Um, just because I feel like it's really one of the first opportunities that y'all get to just really express yourself on paper, and it count for something. Like I'm sure in first grade, second grade, third grade, you write stuff and you write letters and all this cute little stuff, but it doesn't really count for anything, or nobody really gets to see your writing outside of the campus until fourth grade. And so I think it's a big deal, to see where you started off writing and then where you end up writing by the end of the school year. Because a lot of y'all show a lot of growth, and the stories that y'all tell are just, it's you, and it's a amazing way to learn about who you are as individuals. I think the worst part of fourth grade would be, I think it would be STAR, like all the testing that we have to prepare you for. Um, just because I know that you don't like to take tests, and I don't like to give tests. It's really boring. Just like it's boring for y'all, it's really boring for me too. I don't really do anything but walk around. So, that's a whole day that I'm just like stuck looking at y'all be quiet and do work. Like I don't like it either. So, um, that's my 2 cents on being a fourth grader, on teaching fourth grade. Um, I am taking a year off, so I won't be there next year, because I'm having my baby, so I won't be there. I'm taking the year off to be with her. But I'll probably be on and off campus every now and then. So if you see me, just speak. But yeah, I think that's all that I have. And I appreciate y'all for sharing with me honestly, what the best part and worst part of fourth grade was for y'all. This year has definitely not been, um, one of the best years that I've worked, but I feel like with the time that we were there and the time that we had together, it was definitely a lot that we got done. And I definitely saw y'all grow. I don't know if you saw yourself grow, but I saw you grow. And I want you to know that you did grow a lot. A lot. All of y'all, even King, you grew too. Because King, you hard on yourself, but you you've done a lot better. You really have. He probably not, King, are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, I want to make sure because I was talking good about you. I want to make sure you were listening to what I was saying to you. No, but King, you have done a lot better this year. Just from explaining things to completing your work to being active and engaged, you've gotten a lot better. So I don't want you to be hard on yourself because you have improved. All right, y'all. So I'm going to show you what your assignment is today, and it's going to make sense as to why I asked y'all that. I promise I did not just ask y'all that to have a conversation with you. It does pertain to what you'll be doing today. So for your assignment today is you're going to write a letter to fourth grade students that are coming to Wesley next year. Okay. And you're going to use this stem to get you started on your letter. It says, dear future fourth grader, there are things you need to know about the fourth grade. So you're going to write a letter explaining what are some important things that you feel like people that are coming into the fourth grade need to know. So I feel like something that's important would be you need to know that you're coming in to taking 3-star tests instead of 2. Because in third grade you take 2, you take the reading and the writing you take the reading and the math. Whereas in fourth grade you have reading, writing, and math. So it's important that you know that. It's also important to know that you're gonna need to know more things, obviously, because you have 3 tests instead of 2. So just whatever you feel like they need to know, whether you feel like it's something they need to know in regards to lunch or classroom management, like in fourth grade you're going to have to be in groups more than you would have been in another grade, or you're going to have to do work by yourself more. Whatever you feel like is something you wish you would have known before you went to fourth grade, write about that in the letter. And for for your assignment. So take a picture of the letter whenever you're done and then send it to me on Class Dojo. Again, if you forget where the letter is, you just come to week May 11th through May 15th, click on the assignment instructions and it'll take you to this, scroll down to Friday. Okay. Also, don't forget that you need to be logging on to Imagine Learning. I saw that Maya has been logging in this week, so I want to give her a shout out for logging in and doing, I think she did like 107 minutes or 157 minutes or something like that. So she was like on there for a lot this week. So I appreciate you. I can't see when y'all get on Tama's face. I can't see when y'all get on there and see when you don't get on there. Uh-huh. Tama, why you looking like that? You ain't know I could see it, huh? Y'all didn't I could go back and pull a report and it'll tell me how long you've been there, what lesson you on and all that. Uh-huh. I keep telling y'all I can see. I don't know why y'all think I can't see. I can see. I pay attention. So make sure that you're getting on Imagine Learning every day. Make sure that you're completing your assignments and turning them in to me on Class Dojo. And also just make sure that y'all are being safe. I know it's the weekend. I don't know, if y'all are going out or not, like if y'all are leaving the house or what, but just be safe. Wash your hands, wear a mask. Well, y'all don't have to wear a mask. Y'all may be too young to wear a mask. What? Go ahead, Tamara.
What's that system again? I forgot it.
There you go. Dear future
You
fourth
gotta post
grader,
it on YouTube. So
there are things you need to know about the fourth grade. Hey King, thank you. I am gonna post this on YouTube too. So if you need to go back and look at the YouTube video, you can. But that's the STEM. Can you see it?
Okay.
You got it? Okay. So like I said, make sure that you're doing Imagine Learning because I can't see if you're doing it or not. Make sure that y'all are being safe and then send me any of your assignments on Class Dojo. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns before we go?
No, ma'am.
All right, y'all. Well, if y'all don't have any questions, as always, if you do have a question, oh Lord, come on, Tamara. What's up?
When we done with this vote, what we supposed to do? Like, we supposed to take a picture of it? Okay.
And
I'm
send
done.
me where.
On Class Dojo.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Anybody else have a question other than Tamara? I'm just picking on her today. Anybody have a question? All right, y'all. Y'all be careful. Have a good weekend. And what's up, Tamara? What's your question? Look at her face. What's your question?
Never mind.
No, what's your question? Because you gonna text
I
me.
had figured it out.
I had figured it out. Okay.
Oh, I figured it out.
Thank you so much for fixing that. Anybody else have a question before we go? All right, y'all. Y'all have a good weekend. Be safe. Have fun. And I will see y'all on Monday. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye. This has been